MrSavage recently got a new 540Hz monitor with a secret gaming PC to power it.
I'm on 500 FPS, 500 Hz. That is actually unfair. Does it feel different? Yeah, it does actually. I don't know. Everything is just so smooth. Like, I can see every frame, you know what I'm saying?
Along with that, he also updated most of his Fortnite settings for Chapter 5, so I thought we'd go ahead and check them all out. If you want more videos like this one, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel. But starting off with his video settings, he's using full screen. He's using 1920 by 1080 for his resolution. VSync is off. His frame rate limit has been updated to match his monitor, which is 540Hz, which massively lowers his latency. And as well as that, he's using performance mode, which will also give him a significant FPS boost over other rendering modes. For his brightness, that's on the max 150%. In this season, he is using no colorblind modes. His 3D resolution is on 100%. His view distance is on far, which does allow him to see items from a further distance. His textures are on medium and his meshes are on high. Next up, we've got his game options. Now his toggle sprint is on, his auto open doors are off, and both of his mantle are on hold jump and press jump. He's got hold to swap pickup turned off, he's got auto pickup weapons turned off, and he's also got auto sword consumables to the right turned off. His disable pre-edit option is turned off, and for his auto confirm edits, he's using none of these, so each edit / confirmation is manual each time. For his replays, he's got record large team replays turned off and record high quality replays turned off, which does boost your FPS, along with having both the energy saving options right here turned off. Next up, we've got his HUD settings. He's got his reticle obviously on, reticle ammo indicators turned on, which adds a little ammo indicator. His damage numbers are on cumulative, so this automatically adds up all of his damage dealt. He's got his reticle damage feedback on hit only, which looks like this on screen, and his damage numbers scale is on 115%. Along with that, his HUD scale is on 75%, and he's got all of these options pretty much on the default. Next, we've got his sensitivity. His X and Y are both on 10%, his targeting and scope are both on 49.0%, and we've got his building and editing sensitivities on the default 100%. All of these, by the way, are on a mouse DPI of 800. I believe he's also using the default Windows sensitivity, and I'm pretty sure 100% he is not using mouse acceleration. Next, we've got his movement, and he is using the custom diagonal controls. He's got his forward diagonal angle on 64, his strafe angle on 90, and his backward diagonal is on 122. Next up is his sound settings. For his sound quality, this is on high, which sounds way better, and he's also got the visualize sound effects turned on too. Next, we've got his keybinds. As you can see, his movement is pretty basic, but we have his sprint on caps lock, and his crouch is on left control. For his reload, that is on mouse button 5, his use key is on E, his harvesting tool is on 1, and then slot 1 all the way down to slot 5 is on 1 to 6. For his building, his wall is on F, his floor is on G, his stairs is on T, his roof is on Shift, and his trap is on mouse button 4. He's also got his repair / upgrade on L, his rotate building on Y, and his building edit is on R. Moving on to his setup, his mouse is the Logitech G Pro X Superlight in black, his keyboard is the Rocap Vulcan 2 Mini in white, his mouse pad is the GameSense Radar Benji Fishy edition, his brand new monitor is the Asus ROG Swift Pro PG248QP, which is a 540Hz overclocked monitor, and his headset is the Roccat Syn Pro Air. Moving on finally to his PC specs. Now, he does say that his PC is actually secret, but I do believe it was custom built by a guy called Fentanyl on Twitter from this clip on screen.
Oh, Cobra. No. Chat, Cobra is the son of the guy that built my PC.
Unfortunately, I was unable to find the exact PC specs, but if I was to guess, I'm pretty sure they're all high end to actually power his 500Hz monitor. So I'm pretty certain his processor is probably the Intel Core i9-14900K, his GPU is probably the Nvidia GeForce RTX 4090, and his motherboard will be a very high-end one, that's for sure. Moving on, here are some additional settings you should be using to increase your FPS and lower your ping. So starting off in the Epic Games launcher, you want to head to the top right into the settings, then scroll down to where it says desktop notifications, and simply disable show free games and show news and special offers, as these can cause FPS stutters when they're pushed out, so it's best to disable both of them. After that, you can scroll down slightly and open up Fortnite. You can tick the additional command line box and you can put in these 3 different commands if you'd like, although I have heard that they don't actually do anything this season, but I like to just try them anyway. Next, in the library where you see Fortnite, click on it and then go into the options, and inside here you want to uncheck high-res textures for a slight FPS boost. You want to uncheck DirectX 12 shaders, as we're going to use performance mode, and I also recommend using the pre-downloaded stream assets, as this can help you big time with ping. You can also go into the Epic Games Launcher folder on Windows inside that engine file right there and actually paste in this command that I'll have in the description below. And what this does is it increases your download speeds on the Epic Games Launcher, so you'll download game updates way faster than before. Next, on your desktop, press Windows key and R, then type in % local app data. Then you want to press F, scroll down until you find Fortnite game, and this right here is what we're going to be resetting. We're essentially going to delete it, but if you're a bit worried about that, you can make it back up, but I'm just going to go ahead and go straight for it and literally press the delete button, and just like that, it's been deleted. And the reason for this is it gets rid of all the old outdated files and replaces them with brand new ones. If you scroll down to the Fortnite game folder, you'll see it's reappeared with brand new fresh settings. Just go inside of it, then go into saved, then config, then Windows client, and here is your fresh game user settings config file. So if you slowly scroll down until you get to these global illumination quality settings, you want all of these on 0. Just change them from 1 to 0. Another thing I recommend disabling is the energy saving modes. Apparently these can give you a slight FPS boost, so you want to change both of these to false if you can. If you scroll down, you will find the scalability groups. Now the resolution quality, I do highly recommend using 100, as this will give you the best quality. Some people do lower this value slightly if they want more FPS. View distance I talked about earlier, I like having that on a higher one. And then for all of these settings right here, they should be on 0. So for shading quality, go ahead and turn that off. Same with foliage quality. And then you want landscape quality off too. I believe that's a new setting. But all of these off or on 0 should give you more FPS. After, don't forget to click file and then save. Oh, as well, inside the Epic Games Launcher, I also like to verify the files to make sure these are all good for the brand new chapter. Next, we've got the best Windows settings. Inside the control panel under the privacy setting, you want to uncheck all 4 of these right here. Then if you go into the background applications, you want to simply uncheck all these and stop them from running in the background. After that, in the advanced system settings, go under performance, then under visual effects you want to adjust for best performance and then tick these essential settings on screen. After that, I like to go into the device manager under high precision event timer, and some people say that if you disable this it can boost your FPS. It's something you should try, and if not, just re-enable it. I also like to go into the run box and type in temp. I then like to select all of these and simply delete them. I do this again with %, temp %, and yet again with prefetch. Also, while the game is running, I press Ctrl Alt Delete, go into the task manager, and then find Fortnite, right click on it, go to details, then right click on the top exe, set the priority from the default normal to high. Oh, if you go into gaming 2, specifically under the game bar, you want to ensure that that is turned off, as it can give you micro stutters. As well, in the search, if you type in power plan, click edit power plan, then change advanced settings, you'll notice by default it's on a normal power plan. Instead, you want to change that to high performance, which as you can imagine will make it perform at a higher level. Next, we've got the best Nvidia settings. Now straight away, I recommend using the latest driver. It's something Epic Games themselves recommend. Alternatively, you can use an older driver like any of these legendary ones on screen. After that though, if you go inside your Nvidia control panel, then click use advanced 3D image settings, then simply use all of these that have been optimized on screen in this video right here. Next, we've got the best network settings. Straight away, you want to update your network drivers to make sure these are the latest ones available. Then want to go into your network settings and basically set them up like I've got on screen. These are essentially the best network settings you can use. Just make sure to copy one for one what I'm using on screen right now. After that, you can use the lowest ping DNS server, which Epic Games themselves recommend. Just go into your network settings as shown on screen. Then in the DNS section where you put the address, you can put in a custom one. And to find out which one is the best one for you, you can use DNS benchmark, or you can type in this command on screen inside the CMD. But that right there is everything you need to know about MrSavage's settings. Be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. And while you're at it, feel free to check out any of my other videos on screen right now.